In 2015, I took my very first trip outside the country. First of all, for those of you thinking traveling outside the country is a big achievement, I don't think it is. In my opinion, not that my opinion really matters, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. In my opinion, it is no more an achievement than marriage is an achievement. Yes, having a successful home or family is an achievement, but just getting married in itself, an achievement, raising your shoulders just because you are now Mr. or Mrs. All you need to get married actually is another consenting adult. Or dog if you are Wilhelmina Morgan. Somehow that doesn't scream Medal of Honor to me. The only requirement is to find one other human who can tolerate you out of the 7.9 billion people on this planet. So no, I don't see it as an achievement. Put your shoulders down, please. If you have a happy home, however, yeah, feel free to brag. My point, before I so drastically deviated, as I always do, is that almost anyone can save up some money and jump on a plane to anywhere. That doesn't qualify you for a Nobel Prize. The only person who deserves a pat on the back for you sitting your weirdly shaped bomb on one continent and getting it off on another are the people that built the plane and the pilot, of course. In my opinion, which does not matter, a fool in Nigeria is a fool anyway. So to all you Nigerians abroad who feel like you're somehow better than the rest of us still here, well, you are. Please save us. I'm not talking about you, Femi, always bragging on social media that you made it just because you are in the UK. Hey, look at me. I'm Femi. My family sold their land and took loans to send me abroad so I can wash dishes in a restaurant for white people and take fancy pictures with snow. Yay. Baba, come back and write jam. Nonsense. That being said, I do believe that you may never truly know what it means to be Nigerian until you leave Nigeria. First of all, there's nothing wrong with us as a people. All the bad habits we have are simply the product of a bad environment. How do I know this? Most Nigerians are actually well behaved when they travel abroad. They follow all the rules, even to the point it gets annoying. Maybe the air abroad seeps into our brains and puts our inbuilt madness on hibernation. Or maybe it's just the fear that if you misbehave, you can be deported. After your father has borrowed money from everywhere and sold his car to send you abroad, you will now be deport what? Deport what? They will just take Bingo, your family dog, give it your name and put you in the doghouse. Adopt the dog instead as the new son of the family. Because a living dog is better than a deported Femi. A living dog is better than a deported son. A living dog is better. How does the saying go again? Anyway, I digress. Back to my original point. I began to see that Nigerians behave totally differently outside Nigeria when we landed at Qatar airport. Everyone in the plane, packed full of Nigerians, sat down patiently, waiting quietly with their seatbelts on as the plane slowed to a stop and the flight crew went through their landing procedure. And even after the fasten your seatbelt lights went off and the hostess said we can come down, these human men and women refused to stand up, acting like cute little kittens that can do no wrong, arms folded on their laps, waiting quietly. I had to beg the dude sitting by me to stand up so I can pass, like chairman. They say we can come down and he's like, my brother, calm down, oh. You know, say now, Bodo Ibo we did now. We have to behave ourselves. I'm like, Baba Shift, let me pass. Fast forward to when we landed back in Nigeria. Hey! As we crossed the border into Lagos like this, the pilot is still struggling to find Murtala Mohammed International Airport. Everybody have removed their seatbelt. Plane never land finish, oh. Pilot is still looking for the button to drop the tires to enter runway. Everybody's already struggling to remove luggage, pushing, shouting. I told this same guy, Oga, sit down first. Plane never land finish. Baba change am for me, oh. He said, Oga, shut up. No, say I still dey go Ajah this night. The flight attendant has to be begging them, please sit down. Who is pushing at the back? Please don't pull out your luggage yet. Can you people please stop shouting? Who has this goat? Please, this wheelbarrow cannot be here. Who is touching my bum bum? They will still insult all the flight attendants. Like, make una carry una monkey jacket, come off for road. Even the pilot was begging, like, can the passengers please stop abusing my flight attendants? And, Oga, this is the cockpit. You cannot put your load here. No, I mean pilot section, not cockpit. Like, oh my lord, can you put that away, please? Okay, fine. I'm being overly dramatic. I added a bit of color to that. But for real, it's God that saved us that you cannot open window in airplane. Oh. They would have been jumping out of the window already. Flight attendants in Nigeria are trying. Oh. Okay, you cannot go and peace. Plane wants to take off. Can you please off your phone? Who is frying plantain there? Anyway, it's not all bad. Nigerians have some really good traits too. Like, just kidding. But let's continue this conversation next week. I'm on my way to the gym. Woo! Today will be my very first time in the gym actually. I'm sure I'll have a lot of interesting stories to tell you guys about that too. So, like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I love you guys. Bye!
You don't have to carry chairs to the gym.
Okay, but what if I want to sit?
They will have chairs there.
Oh, okay.
All these village boys.
Bye.